So here we are. Hello, hola, welcome. Good to see you. Guten Tag. It's very nice to have you. Welcome to Virtual Bingo for your Tuesday, Thursday. Good to have you here for your Tuesday. We're playing tonight for Walk. And if you're joining us for the first time, we are also on the Ellie page for the first time tonight. Into the comments over here and say hi to us over this side. And we have your bingo screen over that side. Mark not here just yet. He's been slightly delayed because some of the ticket sales went in a little bit late. So he has to update the spreadsheet and make sure you get your tickets by email and a chance to print them for 8 o'clock tonight, so that's what delayed him. Tonight we're playing for Walk. It's a charity, of course, dear to our hearts, as you know. Anybody from around Walkinstown will be very familiar with Walk, but those of you who aren't from around Walkinstown will have never heard of it, and you'll be saying, what is Walk? And I will tell you what is Walk over the next while. I'll tell you all about it, because it is quite difficult to explain, but it's very, very simple when you break it down. So welcome back to all of our regular players who are back with us. Oh, look at that! I got a new Android tablet this week, which does all sorts of gizmotrology. So let's just say hi to all our regulars coming back. Elaine, good to have you back with us. Thanks for coming back to us. Caroline joins us for the first time. That's Caroline Javed, who's with us for the very first time. Sinead and Neddy and all the gang in Roscommon are with us tonight as well. Good to see you guys, and I hope little John is behaving himself in Roscommon. Welcome to David and Laura for the first time, who are joining us for the very first time tonight. Also Geraldine is in there, she's joining us for the first time. Tina Brennan's back with us as well. Hiya Tina. I hope you're in good form, and thanks for joining us, as is Edward. Edward's back with us as well tonight. Good to see you, Edward. Edward Leonard, he's in Roscommon as well, and he has his little John. Joined us for the Irish Wheelchair Association bingos, and he's still here, as is Paul Walsh down in Cove. Paul, I hope you're keeping well, and it's good to see you on the list tonight as well, so it's good to have you guys. Who else is out there? Mary Walsh is back with us as well, as is Lisa. Lisa was saying hello in the comments just a few minutes ago. Ava started second class today. Looks resplendent in her school uniform. Delighted to be back, and Lisa's delighted that she's back. It's cool. Jennifer's with us as well. Jennifer Campbell, also Nisa for the first time. Martha is with us. Martha and Alison. Martha, it's good to see you and Alison with us tonight. I hope you enjoy the game, and thanks for coming back and joining us as well. It's good to have you. I hope little John is behaving. Probably finished the sweets by now. Also all the gang in Galway, Paolo, Christian and Claudio are joining us as well tonight. Paola, I should say. Paola. It's good to see you guys in Air Square, and nice to have you as well. Caroline Kelly is back as well with Roger, so they're playing tonight, and as always, also who's in there, Denise and Phil, of course, are with us, and Helen is playing over in Baldoyle with me. I'm sure is behaving herself, and she's past her bedtime more than likely. And Bernie is up in Monaghan playing with us again, so it's good to have you, Bernie. So I think that's pretty much all of you. I know Antoinette is in Wicklow. Colin is babysitting. He's somewhere around the place, probably finishing off as Coppenberg from last week, and there's a few more of you I know who are in during the week as well. So it's lovely to have you. Welcome to your virtual bingo for this Tuesday night, week one of our week for Walk, for what we're doing for Walk. So who are Walk? Well, if you think of Walk is the Walkinstown Association. There's been a Walkinstown Association since 1949. Walk was formed in 1967, and Walk have principal, I suppose you could say that you could break it down into three. They look after people with intellectual disability, school leavers, so it's training first and foremost, to give training and boost their confidence and their skill level. They look for what their passions are and what drives them as individuals, and they work on that. So they try to get them into the workplace so they can have an independent life, so they can actually get a paid job and have independent living. Now, coupled with that then is the next bit, which is the Walkinstown Housing Association, again part of Walk. Now this is where they give capital assistance to buy a residential premises, a residential property. They have one in Shakur where there's 3 people living at the moment. They have supports, but they're all independent. They all have their jobs, they go to and from work, they live their own lives, they're very, very happy. They have another one in Drimna, and they're currently working on a 16-unit property for 16 adults, which will be for older people, and they're working on that at the moment, and that is actually going through as we speak, which is phenomenal, and that is part of what Walk do. But tonight what we're concentrating on is giving back, because on Walkinstown Green there is an amazing resource centre. And if you've never been, you'll want to go when you see the video. I popped down at the weekend because there isn't a lot of video available. So I popped down and made some little videos. Now, I didn't include people in them. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to get an overview of the place itself to give you a little feel of what it is. It's on Walkinstown Green, opposite Tony Keeley's. It's been there for about 10 years, and it's an oasis. It really is. If you're ever on the Long Mile Road, if you're just travelling down on the M50 and you turn off at the Red Cow, pop down the Long Mile Road, turn in to Walkinstown Green, and you'll love it. Now, here's a little bit of VT. Now, I'll just play this for you because it'll explain everything. I basically made this, and Arlene did the voiceover for me, just to give you a little explanation of what Walk do, and it'll show you the premises that I'm talking about, and we'll come back and I'll tell you why the resource centre is so important to myself and Mark in particular.
What began as a derelict building on Walkinstown Green in the late 1990s has become a centrepiece for the local community. The Green Kitchen is a social enterprise that partners with Walk. It consists of a cafe, a garden centre and a training room. The cafe has a relaxed community atmosphere, and the cafe support and train a number of people who have disabilities. Many of these people go on to secure paid employment and have gained new confidence in themselves and their abilities. Open 7 days from early morning to 4 p.m. It prides itself on its tasty, nutritious home-cooked foods and serves Bell Lane coffee.
And I can vouch for the coffee. I can vouch for the coffee and the scones, because we used to frequent that an awful lot. And the reason we did was because the resource centre houses the cafe, the training room at the back, the beautiful garden centre. I have a little bit of footage on that, and also the radio station, which is upstairs. Charity Radio is actually housed there. So it's been there for around 8 years. And so because it's been there so long, we wanted to do something for Walk. Now, we've done other things for Walk over the years, but this is something we can do because we have this entity, which is Virtual Bingo, to try and raise some money for them. That's it. It's called Giving Back, and that's what we do. So Mar will be here shortly. He's just working on the spreadsheet, getting that finished. The studio has changed somewhat since last you saw it. I have the new Virtual Bingo backdrop, which was beautifully made by Bernard. Thank you very much. He actually did a HB ice cream poster for my fridge. That's actually Mark ringing. I don't know if he's outside. I'll have to get out and see what he's up to. But he actually did that for my fridge, and he did these for me while he was doing it. They look fantastic. So there we are. So I'm going to just see what Mark wants. While you're doing that, will you enjoy the Little John gallery from last week, and then we'll talk about our bingo game and explain how that works for our newcomers. We'll do that in just a moment. Would you believe I've actually sent out 50 Little Johns so far? 50 of them have gone out in the post. We did a calculation. My goodness. That's a lot of Little Johns, isn't it? Let me just see how we're getting on here. I'm sure the chat is starting to build up. Do I have the chat box live? I do. I do have the chat box live, so that's okay. If you want to chat with us, pop your chat into the comments just here. Paolo says, hi everyone, cheers from Gorgeous Design Company. Thank you. Bernie says, hi everybody from Monaghan. Lisa is there. Hey, we had a great day apparently today in school, and Aidan starts tomorrow in school, so I hope the two of them have a great time. Why isn't the chat box showing? It should be showing here. It isn't, so we just have a quick look over here and make sure everybody is doing well. Good evening all, says Antoinette. She's in Wicklow and she's playing tonight, so I hope you're doing okay. Little Johns, if you want to get one, I'll tell you how you can do it in a while. We still have a few left. There's a few of them, but I'll probably have to get more made. 50 gone. 50 of them already. My goodness. Hello from Youghal in County Cork, not Cove. It's Youghal, says Paul Walsh. And Paul, it's great to have you back. I hope you're keeping well and survived all that bad weather. It's supposed to get bad again tomorrow. We get one good day and then all hell breaks loose. So remind me to bring in the green bin, will you please? Because there's green bin today. I better bring that back in. And also take the clothes in off the washing line. But where else are we? So that is Paul Walsh down in Youghal. And that's everybody. Chat isn't coming up on the screen for some reason. I reset it this week to try and resize it, and obviously made it disappear. I'll sort that out for next week. It's not a big deal. So the bingo, for those of you who are joining us for the very first time. Catherine, I see your sale going in there. You'll have to just be patient because Mark's on his way. Catherine's driving. Yes, Catherine, his wife, is driving, and so he could be a little while because she's on the way. So that's Catherine Kelly. So Catherine, just bear with us. He's on his way. He had to work on the spreadsheet before he left home, just to try and get everything out. Everything is always last minute on this. Don't ask me why. We put the tickets on sale about a week in advance. We give you loads of reminders, beg you to buy them in time, and it still happens. It just does. Your ticket was emailed to you. Most of you would have them by now. I print in black and white, and you can, if you're doing this regularly, by the way, print in black and white. It'll save you a fortune. All you need to do is fold it in 3 like so, and you're playing game number 1. Why do I always get this wrong? I don't know. Game number 1, there it is there. Your panels will be in play very shortly. There's another name. Oh look, more people texting in. You don't have to text, put it in the comments if you want to get in touch. We're setting up a WhatsApp group as well. I mentioned that last week, but we'll get around to that. Yeah, panels are on the left hand side of your ticket. It's easier to show you on screen if I just go like so. There are the panels right the way down. There are 6 panels on your ticket. Each one has its own individual little number, so they are fed into the computer. We'll do that just before 8 o'clock, before we start game number 1. At the very bottom is your little ticket code number. You remember that I know it was actually Rita asked me about that earlier today. That's what that number is, Rita. It's down at the very bottom. That's your ticket number. It's so we can identify your ticket, and when and if you win tonight, we will know whose ticket is whose ticket, and we'll also identify the panel number, so we'll be able to tell. Mark will do that because he's very good at it. Some of you paid by card tonight. The Irish Wheelchair Association were magnificent for the last 2 weeks. I cannot thank them enough for what they did. We paid over the money last week. It was only just over 200 in the end, because we just didn't get the numbers, but some of that was sent to PayPal. A lot of people said they didn't have PayPal, they couldn't buy tickets, couldn't check out, and all the rest of it. And we could see that people were going into the box office, but they weren't buying tickets, and that was probably why. So we added card payments tonight. It's a little bit more complicated, but we had to do it. So if you win and you've played by card, I'll be in touch with you, because I will need to do a bank transfer to get the money back. Okay, who's that? Tell people how to get tickets. People in the LE keep asking. Well, stop texting me. I will tell you how to get tickets. My goodness. On the page, both the Eleonora page and this page, there is a link to Ticket Tailor. And it takes approximately 2 minutes to buy a ticket. You just go into Ticket Tailor. You click on the amount of tickets you want. If it's 1, it's €6 for the 3 games. You can make a donation if you want to walk. What we do is we actually play the game, cover all the costs, and what's left over, all the profits, go to walk this week and next week. Now we've got a little push behind us, so we should do quite well. We should. We're hoping. You pick your tickets and you can choose to pay by PayPal. If you have PayPal, it's the quickest and easiest. or you can pay by card. You put in your card number and it'll allow you to pay by card. We will get your order here. It'll come up on my screen beside me. Mark is the guy who does the spreadsheet. I leave that to him. He's very good. So he will be very upset if there's loads of ticket sales so late, but he'll feverishly work and get you all into the game. And he'll make sure all your tickets are sent out to you by email in time for 8 o'clock. There we are. It's fairly simple, really. So follow the link. You'll see it on the Eleanor page. It'll say Ticket Tailor, Virtual Bingo. Click on that. It brings you into the box office. You can buy your tickets. It's really simple. It's really simple when you know how. Like everything, isn't it? Like everything. It's simple when you know how. So most of you have done this before. We've loads of regulars all here with us, and they got their little Johns. Little John is this guy here. It's a little version of me. And you can get one by sending in a selfie with your bingo ticket and your name and address and air code, and I will send one to you. And we've already sent out 50. Evelyn Leon says hi. Evelyn's in California. Evelyn, did you get Little John? That's the second one I've sent. I mean, really, I'm just sending them now for the sake of it. But I mean, like, you know, we sent another one. Hopefully you'll get this one, because he's gone and he's filled out his passport details. Hopefully he'll go. He can get there. Kathy says, hi everyone from Kathy in Drimna. Kathy, it's lovely to have you. And thanks for buying your tickets earlier. Alison is there. That's Alison and Mart. Hi to everybody from Mart and Ali in Drimna as well. And they are playing with us tonight and started playing with us with the IWA. And we will be playing for the IWA again, Mart. We'll definitely play for them again. Now that we can do card payments, we might have a better chance. It's just, I think Virtual Bingo is just so new and so different that people have to get their heads around the whole concept of it before they can see the value of it. But it's growing all the time. It's getting better all the time. I hope. And you never know. I mean, like, things will work quite well. In 2 weeks from now, we're doing the Laurel Lynn, and really excited about that. It's one of my dearest charities. Speaking of whom, here he is. Speaking of elderly people, he's here. You hear the door close? That's him. That's Mark. I left the door open so he wouldn't have to ring the doorbell or text me like everybody else has been doing. You wouldn't believe the amount of texts I'm getting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I've got 7 in the last couple of minutes. How do I buy tickets? He's going to settle himself down and set in over here beside me. If you have just been to the box office and bought yourself a ticket, don't panic. You'll have it. If I have to hang on an extra 5 minutes, I'll hang on an extra 5 minutes to give you a chance to get your ticket. Just go in there. Once I see the sale go through on Ticket Tailor, then we can proceed and send it out to you. So that's himself there. We are under a little bit of pressure because people have come in so late. We're on the Ellie page for the very first time actually doing this. We've been on Virtual Bingo for the last number of weeks doing it, and we're on the Ellie page because the Eleanor, as you know, Christy and Darren and the guys in the Eleanor are very supportive of Walk, as is Jerry and the Cherry Tree, and lots of people in the area of Walkinstown really support Walk, and they do it because Walk are just absolutely brilliant people. They really are. Well, here's a little bit of VT. I know you're interested in the garden centre. Which one is the garden centre? This one. The garden centre is absolutely phenomenal. I was there on Sunday. Now, it used to be you'd go through the Green Kitchen and you'd go out the back door of the Green Kitchen and you'd go down past the training room and take a left and out into the back, and it was kind of really out of the way. And we went years ago, we used to go down and get hanging baskets and things that the trainees, the people who work in it would have made, and they were super, really good value too. And we'd go down and pick them up and bring them home, and it was brilliant. It was like the best kept secret in the world. Well, it's got so much bigger and so much better, you will not believe. Check this out, honestly.
The Green Kitchen is a social enterprise that partners with Walk. The Garden Centre is a relaxing outdoor space outside the back of the Green Kitchen in Walkinstown Green, Dublin 12. Head gardener Hubert Martin is on hand to assist you and answer questions. There are many freshly grown items on sale which help fund the activities of Walk. Most importantly, the Garden Centre offers excellent opportunities for the people Walk support to become involved in this fantastic community initiative while learning a new skill.
Isn't that good? Aren't you impressed? I was seriously impressed when I saw it on Sunday. I went in, not expecting, Mark had said, they've done the place up since you were there last. I wasn't expecting what I saw. And I had to do some video myself because there isn't any video of the garden centre. There's a few still photographs on the Facebook page, but it doesn't really do it justice. And I thought, wow, this place is class. So if you're in the area, if you're from anywhere, if you're ever visiting Walkinstown, if you're up on the Long Mile Road, you might know it. I mean, you might know the Long Mile Road. There's a church on your right hand side as you're driving up the Long Mile Road heading towards Strimney. You'll see the church over on your right hand side, and that literally faces onto Walkinstown Green, and it's where Tony Keeley's is, that does the buggies and prams and things. They're on the other side of the green facing it, and that is where it is. It is absolutely magnificent. They've done such a great job, and it was set up by the Walkinstown Green Social Enterprise Limited. That's what they're called. They're an arm of Walk, and they have this multifunctional community resource facility on Walkinstown Green, and the objective of that facility is to be inclusive for people with intellectual disabilities and bring them on and give them the training and the support they need to eventually work independently themselves and live independently in the community, which is important for them. It's amazing, and that is the story of Walk, and it's a brilliant story. I mean, I was really impressed with Walk when I met the guys initially a number of years ago. But so few people actually know what they do. It's quite amazing. What's that? So anyway, who else is in? Lots of you. And if you have just got your ticket order in, give us a couple of minutes. Mark is just opening up the spreadsheet once again. And I think Catherine and possibly Elaine. Has Elaine got her tickets yet? She has. And what about Catherine Kelly? She was just in, Mark. Just now. So we'll try and we'll get you sorted, Catherine. They'll be on the way to you. So don't panic in any way, shape or form. Let me explain how the bingo works. Once again, you've got your ticket here. As they come out to you, print them off. We have 3 games. We take it easy in game 1, as you know. If you play regularly, you'll understand. Antoinette gets upset, and you'll see her in the comments, give it out and tell me to hurry up and stuff. But that's normal for Antoinette. Don't be minding that now. But I take it easy so you can all keep it pace. So we play a game, then game 2, and finally game 3. We play for 15 for the line, 40 for the house in games 1 and 2, and then we up it a little bit in game 3. We play for 15 and 70. So that is why we need to sell a hell of a lot of tickets, because we can cover all that and then make some money for Walk. So there we go, and we've done it tonight, and thanks to each and every one of you who have bought tickets, because every single ticket is important, because the more we get in, the more who play, the more we can pay, and that's the important bit. Remember that. That's the important bit. That's our mission. Are you ready? Yeah. He's over there. Would you like to say hello to everybody? He's over in mission control. Camera, you'll have to raise the camera up a little bit, and I'll tell you why that is. You're not here, you see, when I set this thing up, and it looks absolutely beautiful. All I can see is the bottom of your head. Will you just yeah, it is the best part of him, really. Just allow me just to stick with you there. No, it needs to be up a good bit more now. Yeah. Hooshy, lovely. And he has his new backdrop behind him. Have you noticed?
Oh, indeed I have.
You have. And you know what else I got this week, Marcus? You're going to love this, right? I went shopping. I've gone a bit mad. I always wanted one of these, lads. So,
what have you got?
I'll show you. You can watch the camera.
I can't. I'm not selling it. Let me see it.
What do you think? Yeah. World's coolest bingo collar. Well,
very good.
Colin thinks I am. I don't know if Rusty Trombone is here tonight from London. I got you one as well, though. I couldn't just get myself one. See, I got him a bingo night, you see. I got him a nice blue one. There we are. That's for you, Mark.
To match my eyes.
To match your eyes. There we go. That's just for you. Never say I never buy in. If I buy something for myself, I have to get him one. Because it's only fair. Otherwise he'll just,
I'll pout.
he'll just give out and moan. Give out and, that's what he'll do.
What's the, is it me?
It actually looks very well on you. I like it. I didn't think I would, but I do.
Well, that's good.
I do like it. You were under pressure tonight getting in here, weren't you?
Little bit. The traffic was a bit mayhem-ish.
Was it?
It was, yeah.
Oh, why was that?
Loads of cars out there having the same idea as me. Get to the bingo.
Get to the chopper.
The job.
Really?
Indeed.
So traffic was bad, was it?
It was.
I'm happy to say I don't know what traffic is.
So smug. So smug.
I don't know what traffic is. I only go out during the day when it's quiet. That's it. I go out with the elderly people. I shop with the elderly people. I blend. I get away with it. So that's it. So 3 games of bingo. That's Mark over in Bingo Central. So he'll be looking after everything. He's organising the spreadsheet, making sure it's all ready for you. And I pressed the wrong button. Oh, did it again. Oh, what happened there?
Are you breaking things, are you?
No, I'll tell you what I've done. I was moving too far over because I've got loads of buttons in play tonight. So that was what you saw there was our bingo screen. It's not set up as yet. It has to be set up and put into place. So I'll do that during the break. I was just pressing the wrong button. Simple as. So who else is coming in? Anybody else in the comments in there just at the moment? Caroline says hi, John. Hello, Caroline. Not yet, says Evelyn, as in little John hasn't arrived in California, but I'm sure he will eventually. He will get there, Evelyn. He will get there because I was very careful. I actually went down to Marie down in Super Value in Lucan, the post office down there. She is very thorough. Oh, she is very thorough. And Marie assured me that this time he'd get through, and I even got him tracked to make sure. So I know where he is. I know what plane he's on. Catherine Darcy says, "Have we started yet?" Yes, Catherine.
They're keen.
Yes, Catherine.
They're keen.
An hour ago. We're just waiting because Mark has just got here. Traffic was bad, so he's a little bit delayed. We're just making sure everybody's tickets are out.
Yep.
Once those tickets are gone, is there anybody waiting on tickets? Just Catherine,
No,
is it?
No, they're gone.
They're gone.
They're gone.
So, Catherine, can you go into the comments and just let us know that you have your tickets and give us a little thumbs up and let us know that you're okay to start, because you were the very last person. Box office closed. I didn't need to put the clock on tonight because everybody has their tickets. I should do. Lisa says hi to Colin. Everybody says hi to Colin, by the way. Colin is out there. Denise Brett is there. Hi, John and Mark and players. Another Tuesday's come along. Best of luck to everybody. Eyes down. Denise, you won twice last week. Well, Phil won and you won and Helen won. And I just, can't every time. Well, do I get a ticket? Says Catherine.
Do indeed.
Catherine Kelly, yes. 4 of them went your way, Catherine. So 4 tickets, and that's who it was. Actually Lulabelle. 4 tickets went out to you, so you should have them in your email. Go into your email and check and make sure they're there.
Make sure
PDFs.
nothing's spam, right?
Yeah, make sure you check the spam. I don't think it'll be in spam. They don't seem to go into spam. But just check and give us a thumbs up and let us know if you have them. They're gone. You should have them. So just let us know. We'll give you another couple of seconds just to make sure. Who else is there?
In the game anyway, so
The tickets are in the game. Would you like to be playing? I know. Antoinette says, hello Colin, hope you're keeping drinky ready. Would you do? I'm glad you guys are having fun, Antoinette and Colin. I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourself. Joe Mason says, fantastic stuff guys, really appreciate this way. Joe, you guys have been so good to us over the years. This is the least we could do. In fact, we did this every week. We'd never repay you, and that's being honest. Mark will tell you more about charity radio, by the way, as we go through the night. He'll do the little bit on that. Steve snuggled up in his PJs and fluffy slippers, says Colin Gannon. Wine and playing with me, little John. Oh, Colin, you would have to say that. Mark is ignoring me now because he's just logging on here. Have a good shake, John. Shake the ball. And listen, they're well shaken. We're going to be starting in a couple of minutes. Catherine, give me a thumbs up and let me know you have those 4 tickets printed so we can get cracking on game number 1. David Dillon says, hi everybody. Hiya, David. Good to have you. And all of our new players tonight and all of our returning players. It's good to have all of you. You'll enjoy it tonight. And I'll tell you, the locals and the regular are great crack. They're great fun. And as you go on, you'll realise that too. So then there's So it's just Antoinette and Colin having a little chat there. Now the chat should be on screen, but it's not for some reason, and it was last week. I don't know what happened. Okay, guys and girls, we are going to go to our last little bit of VT before we start. I think Catherine has her tickets. They're all in play. Mark, have you got the numbers for game number 1?
I most certainly do.
Good man, because I've got to put them in. The VTs I made were extremely short. Now this one, actually, I'm going to play for you, is the one I played at the very beginning, for those of you who joined late and missed it. And it gives you the breakdown of what the resource centre, the development of it was like from the late 90s until now. And it has been one amazing transformation. It really is. It is an absolute showcase, and it's a credit to the guys and girls at Walk. It does so much good in the community. Mark, numbers at the ready, please. We're starting game 1 in less than a minute. Don't you go anywhere.
What began as a derelict building on Walkinstown Green in the late 1990s has become a centrepiece for the local community. The Green Kitchen is a social enterprise that partners with Walk. It consists of a cafe, a garden centre and a training room. The cafe has a relaxed community atmosphere, and the cafe support and train a number of people who have disabilities. Many of these people go on to secure paid employment and have gained new confidence in themselves and their abilities. Open 7 days from early morning to 4 p.m. It prides itself on its tasty, nutritious home-cooked foods and serves Bell Lane coffee.
So now Bell Lane coffee is delicious, and I can vouch for that. We have drank copious amounts of Bell Lane coffee over the years, have we not, Mark?
We have indeed.
We have indeed. So let me show you the bingo screen. I'll press the right key this time. There it is. So there you have it. It's very familiar to most of you. I'm sure you've all seen this before. Our new players have not. So allow me to explain to all of you joining us for the first time. You have your bingo ticket. You folded it in 3, a bit like Blue Peter. There it is. And you're on game number 1. That's the only one I want you to concentrate on for game number 1, because every other game is not in play. It's these panels are the ones that are important. They're the numbers that are in play. So game 1. On the screen, in the middle, is a box of 1 to 90 numbers. They will illuminate in blue as the numbers are called. The number of calls are down on your very far right. You see that little box? That'll start going up as we count numbers. It usually takes about 20 to get a line. It can take anything up to 60 to get a house. The number called is at the very top. There it is. And the number the line I concentrate on is that little white one at the very bottom, because that will flash up a panel number sometime during the game. We will stop, go to Bingo Central, and we will find out who has won the line. The line is worth €15. The house, 40 in game number 1. We're playing for Walk. We're giving back for the Resource Centre. Are you all at the ready? Best of luck to all of you. I hope you do well tonight. If you haven't won before, this could be your night. It could be your night. Best of luck. Here's your first call of the night in game number 1. And the first number is lucky 7. It could be lucky for you. It was for Snow White. Lucky 7. Just mark it off. You'll see it on the left-hand side of your ticket if you're playing for the first time. Your overcoat, your Wellingtons, and maybe bring a brolly. 2 Little Ducks 22. That was nice today. Here's the next one. How about all the 5 55? Mark, you will not believe this, right? We've 2 winners. I'm dead serious. No, I am deadly serious. We have 2 winners on the line on 15 calls. We have panel number 64. When I'm 64. And panel number 232. Okay. 232. 232 and 64. Let's travel across to Bingo Central.
Well, let's do it in reverse order. 232.
232
is Paul Walsh.
Paul is down in Youghal. Paul Walsh. Paul, well done to you.
And the other one was 64, yeah?
Uh-huh.
One moment, please.
Yes, take your time.
Indeed.
So well done, Paul.
64 is Claire Coleman.
Claire Coleman. Well done, Claire. Claire Coleman. So, it's a tenner each.
Tenner each, yep. Tenner each.
I'm sorry, Paul.
You hate when that happens, don't you?
I
we
do.
Give away an extra fiver.
I do hate when that happens. I hate when we have to share €15. It's really mean. It sounds terrible. But yeah, well done, Paul, and well done, Claire. First winners of the night. And
nice
it's a tenner each. I'm sorry about that.
And Claire.
So maybe you can get together. Paul,
is Claire
well
on? Claire, are you online? Are you? No. Paul says thanks.
Paul says thanks. Paul, thank you. You're very welcome, Paul. Very Claire, get in the comments there, please. Sometimes I think if you're playing on your phone, you can't do the comments.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you can't do the comments.
Well, don't spend it all in one shot, Paul.
No. Yeah. So
it won't change his life.
It won't change his life.
No.
So, back to the game screen. Let me just remove that. So, I have to go back over here. And you'll see, at the very bottom, you'll see the numbers disappear when I click that button. See? That means we are now playing for the house. 28 pieces of 8. 28. It's got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go now, hasn't it? It has, and 2 winners. Oh, two winners,
again.
Mark. 2 winners. Now listen.
What's the number for it?
The numbers are 62, 6 and 2, 62. And the other one is 9 and 6, 96. 96, 96.
These are the panels. Yeah.
These are the panels, 62, 96, and the number is 89, nearly there. 89 is where it went. Sorry about that, I'm confusing him. I didn't mean to confuse him. Let's go to Bingo Central and find out what's happening with Uncle Mark.
6 and 2, 62 is John Flynn. John Flynn, well done to you, John. New player. Yeah, and 96.
96.
I'm looking at 96. Geraldine Byrne. Yeah, Geraldine Byrne.
Geraldine Byrne. Now, Geraldine Byrne.
I think Geraldine is the one from Cork.
No,
I think.
Don't know if Geraldine's from Cork. No, Paul is from Youghal.
Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, John Flynn.
Find out.
And Geraldine.
In the comments
Byrne.
and tell us.
Well done. So how's that work out?
Oh, 20
Two
each.
20s, yeah.
Yeah,
Two
20
20s.
each. Doesn't work out terribly well, to be honest with you. But what we'll do is, now, I think you may have paid by card, which means I'll have to get in touch with you by email. If you pay by PayPal, you just pay it straight back to your PayPal account.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you get an email from us to do the bank transfer. It's a little bit more messy, but we had to do it because so many people were actually saying they couldn't play because they didn't have PayPal.
That's right. Yeah.
So we had to do it. We didn't want to do it. It's another layer of bureaucracy that we could do without, quite frankly. I'm going to...
Little fun fact. Over 60% paid by...
PayPal.
No.
No?
Other. Yeah.
Oh.
By in stream. Wow. It's really good.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to just knock this down because it'll save me. The only thing about this is the VTs are so short that to put the numbers in takes me about 15 or 20 seconds, and they're literally 15 or 20 flipping seconds.
We're ready, don't worry.
We're ready. Thank you, Denise. She says well done. Colin says well done. Geraldine, where are you? I need to see you. David, congratulations, guys. Thank you, David. And Colin and Evelyn and Antoinette, and who else is back there? I've lost the comments. I really wish I'd got my chat on screen. I did say I was going to try and give you a chance, the new players especially. So Geraldine and John and Claire and who else are all the new players? There's quite a few of you.
Claire.
Yeah, Caroline as well. Caroline Javed. David. Laura Haggerty as well. Laura didn't say hi to you tonight, so hi to you, Laura. Who
Catherine?
else? Catherine. Yes, Catherine's with us as well. Jennifer in there as well. Anita, I never said hello to you, Anita. Sorry about that. I know there's lots of you in there and not in the comments. Do get into the comments and say hi. And Christian and Claudio and Paula and all the guys in Galway and everybody else who's helping us out playing for Walk. If you want to get a Little John, Mark has Little Johns beside him. I've sent out, would you believe we've sent out 50 of them already?
50.
50.
Wow.
Well, yeah, it's close to 50. I think about 4 left, and we definitely had 50. So 46 is gone. So we've got 4 more here, so we can send out 4 this week before we have to get a new batch of Little Johns made. So if you want a Little John, you send a selfie with your bingo ticket into us to Virtual Bingo Messenger, plus your name, your address, your air code. We will send one out to you in the big yellow unpussed envelopes. Yes, Mark.
And good news from Caroline. She's in. She's got it.
In.
She's online. She can see us.
There. Well done.
She can see us and hear us. Jenny, I'll send those tickets to you if you can bear with me just a moment.
Jenny Beacon.
Yeah.
Hiya, Jenny.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while.
I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you, Jenny. You send this bingo.
I'll tell you what. I'll immediately put you in the game so you're in the next.
And Claudio says hi as well.
Hey, Claudia.
Jenny.
Just 1 second there. Jenny, I'll send you the ticket. I'll put your tickets in the game immediately now, so you're in the next game. Might take me a couple of minutes to email the cards out to you, but you're in the game because I know
in the game.
the card
Yeah,
you're getting.
that's a pity you came in late, Jen.
I need a light on apparently. Now, there's a light.
There's another one here
Yeah.
beside you. I've taken all the lights. There's one here beside you, Mark. You can have that one.
That's
as well.
all right. It's good.
I've taken everything. I
do my best work in the dark. It's okay.
You know when you get into bed and you get cozy with the duvet.
Oh, here we're not getting one of
And you
these
get all-
weird stories.
Well, no, not us now. I'm just talking in general.
Let's clarify that. No.
And your wife just snuggles up with all the duvet, and you're ending up on the outside of the bed with nothing. You know that feeling?
This is just far too much
Well, that's him.
information. You know
Well, that's him.
just far too much
everything.
information.
I have everything. Okay, we're going to put the... you've got the panel numbers there for
I
me?
sure do, yeah.
Okay. This is the little bit I told you about. That was about charity radio. Just make sure I get the right button on this. Just bear with me. It's X is where I want. So this is about charity radio. Come back to us in about less than 30 seconds. This is so short. But this charity radio is also based in the building, the resource centre on Walkinstown Green. It's upstairs and has been for 8 years. And they do training with the trainees, I guess.
With the clients.
With the clients. I'm glad you're here, Mark, to explain. Yeah, they do training with the clients. And the training they get with Radio Studio is to actually boost their confidence and their communication skills and how they can, project and talk to people. That's what you get from radio. That's what radio gives you. So that's why it helps. You see? And it's there. And this is a little short piece about charity radio. Come back to us in 20 seconds.
Live 24/7 from Dublin, Ireland. This is charityradio.ie.
Charity Radio was set up in 2012. We set it up as an online radio station. It's completely volunteer run, non-commercial. So what we do is we support charities, the largest and smallest charities in Ireland, completely free. No money changes hands. We don't look for any money. And our strategy is to build into an FM radio station, which hopefully will happen over the next few months.
Oh my word, I really didn't give myself a lot of time on these. I really didn't. Barely enough time. Jenny, we're just getting those tickets out to you. Mark is busy on the computer.
I can tell her straight away her ticket numbers are 56 and 57.
Your ticket numbers are 56 and 57.
In the draw, and I'll just email them out to you in a moment.
Okay, so they're going in now, and they're going to be mailed out to you. There we are, game 2. So we had 4 winners in game 1, which has kind of messed up my sheet here. So I need to move everything down a touch for game 2 and then start again down the end for game 3. Like I say, now we did change things a little bit. We had just PayPal for the last number of weeks, but unfortunately some people last week with the Irish Wheelchair Association, which I desperately wanted to be really, really good, because Megan and Sarah and Maeve, the entire team, were just so supportive, really got behind the whole concept of the bingo. But some people were saying they hadn't got PayPal and they couldn't buy the tickets. So we've added card payments from this week. We had to just set it all up. Another layer of bureaucracy. We didn't want to go down that route. It just adds on to the cost of running the night. But we just didn't have a choice. We had to do it. But it just makes it a little bit more tricky. So if you've paid by card, I will be emailing you and chatting to you and giving you an option. Either way, we'll sort you out. Game 2 is the middle one. Where is it? There it is. There. Did you see that? Game 2. If you pay by PayPal, we just do it like we always did. Just pay it back to you. Jenny, thanks very much. I'll send you the money for them soon. No problem, Jenny. We trust you. We're grand. You're fine.
Your name's good here.
Your name is good here. We're going to send those tickets to you anyway.
I've sent 2.
2 of them gone. 2 of them gone. Windows wants to do updates. Windows, don't you even think about doing updates. Go on, away with you. Windows wants to do updates. Yeah, Windows, yeah, thanks. Pick another day. Bingo screen. Away goes the house. There it is, nice and fresh and ready for game 2. Jenny, you have your tickets. Just print them off and you can join us as soon as you have them. Okie dokie, middle ticket please. Boys and girls, best of luck to you. We're playing again for 15 for the line. Please try not to split it. Come on, one winner would be nice. 15 for the line, 40 for the house. And then in game 3, we go a bit quicker again. And it's 15 for the line, 70 for the house. We go a bit quicker through game 2 now that you know how to play and you're settled in nicely so you know what to expect. Here's the first call of game number 2. Best of luck to you. How about 5 and 8? It's make him wait, 58. I'll just pop that over there out of the way for now. Mark's just coming in. Yes, Mark.
Jenny says she has her tickets. They're printed out. Don't forget it's game 2, Jenny.
It's game 2, middle game, Jenny. Yeah. And thanks for playing. It's really good of you. Remember, all the money, after we pay out all the costs of running the night, is going to walk, and that's the important bit for me and him. 2 winners again. 2 winners again. Mark on 49. The Lewis line 49. It is panel number. Are you ready?
Yeah.
2173 2173.
Yeah.
And panel 2669. That's 2669.
Okay.
Hang on, we go to Bingo Central and join Marcus and see, is he any better
Right.
illuminated? A little bit.
Am I? Cool. 2669 is
Yeah, I'm going to pull this. Look.
Elaine Mahoney.
Elaine, you're do you know what? Elaine, you bought most of the tickets in the game. I'm surprised you haven't won everything so far. But then, you're probably not playing that ticket. You probably sent that to other people because that's what happens. So down the end, you've got the two panel numbers that won in game number 1 for the line. I click this, they disappear, and down there it says now I'm playing for the house. So the house is worth €40. Best of luck to you. We get another winner. See, we can have loads of winners in this game. This is what I love about this. Share the love. Share the love. Hope you enjoy.
We're set up for the day.
Set up for the day. The food is excellent, it really is. Here's the next one after Sweet 16. And this time it's 1 and 3, 13. Myself and Antoinette, born on the 13th. The twins. We have a winner, and we only have one. Mark, will you check, please? Panel 2111. That's 2111, and it's number 13. Who has it?
2111
Get into the comments before him.
is
Hang on. Hang on a second. Hang on.
is.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to know?
Oh, well, we'd all like to know.
2111 is Helen Galgi.
Helen, well done to
Helen
you.
Galgi.
Helen. It was worth staying up. Helen, well done to you. And you don't have to split it with anybody. You don't have to
All
share
yours.
it this week. It's all yours. It's all yours, Helen.
It was Mia. She's over the moon.
It's Mia. Mia can't play. You know, Helen, come on.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah. She can watch. She can colour in while you're playing.
Kathy was waiting for 65.
Who was?
Hate that.
Kathy Dolan.
Kathy Dolan. Yeah.
Ah, Kathy. Sorry about
65. Sorry about
that. Sorry, Kathy. But don't worry, because we have another game coming up in just a few minutes, and you could win on that one. So in game 2, we had Elaine and Denise splitting the line between them, and Helen winning the house. So far tonight we have had 7 winners, and we still have one more game. So if you
that.
haven't
With
won
the big
yet,
money.
bigger money. But if you haven't won yet, you still have a chance of winning some money. And I know we were a little bit behind time, and I know it's coming up to 9 o'clock, and some of you want to watch the news, and there's things to do, and you've all sorts. But bear with us. A little bit behind tonight because of the traffic. I don't understand how the traffic can be bad. Anyway, I'm going back to share screen. Mark, you have the numbers there, have you?
Sure
We're
do,
on share
sure
screen
do.
just now. Yeah, live on Channel 4. Please do not swear. So he has the numbers. And don't call them out. I'm just going to click here to buy myself a little bit of time, because I'll tell you why.
To VT.
The VT is so short. I'm going to have to correct this for next week. Incredibly short. Selfies, please, to Messenger. If you will, send in your selfies to the Messenger page. And now I'm ready. Okay, send them in to our Messenger, please, if you want to get a Little John in the post. All you need to do is send in your selfie with your name, address, and your air code, and you can have one of them, the one that Mark was modelling. So far, almost 50 of them have gone from Bingo Central, and we have a few left.
Pretty cool.
It's
50.
pretty cool. I know 50 big yellow envelopes have gone out. Well, some big yellow envelopes and some not so big yellow envelopes. Okay, are we ready?
We sure are.
We sure are. I'm going to do a little bit of VT. Show me which one I've got next. So, walk. Mark, just talk to me for a second about Charity Radio. Charity Radio operates in Walkinstown Green. Upstairs.
It certainly does. Upstairs,
That's where
yeah.
the studio is. And it's been there for 8 years. Just describe what Charity Radio is.
It's an online radio station. It broadcasts 24/7, and it's got presenters, live DJs, shows, various types of music, and we support charities for free. There's no advertising as such. There's no paid advertising. It's all for charities. So we play music from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and sometimes even from today, but generally 70s, 80s, 90s, and we support charities for free. So all the promos you hear for charities are entirely free. That's how we support them.
Yeah.
So we're essentially a social enterprise, and we fit in very well with the walk model, and we help walk in training, and walk takes care of us with accommodation, and we're very grateful Very grateful.
Very, very
Thank you.
grateful. And because of that, we
And
are doing this.
charityradio.ie is where you'll find us.
Yeah, charityradio.ie is where you find them, and also on the TuneIn app. And that is the reason why we want to support Walk, because they are.
Mason, that's it. Sean Kelly, Mason, loving the bingo nearly as much as the sausages Siobhan cooks in the green kitchen. They're great sausages. Do you know that they really are? I know it sounds ridiculous, but they're great sausages.
It does sound ridiculous, but I believe
No,
you.
Those
Okie dokie, let's go to
scrambled
VT.
eggs. Mwah.
You're just getting me hungry now at this stage.
I am, yeah.
Let's go to VT. We're going to come back with game number 3, our final game of the night. It's 15 for the line and €70 for the house. Don't go away. Have this one. It's really short, so come back to me. We're only going on for 30 seconds.
The Green Kitchen is a social enterprise that partners with Walk. The Garden Centre is a relaxing outdoor space outside the back of the Green Kitchen in Walkinstown Green, Dublin 12. The cafe has a relaxed community atmosphere, and the cafe support and train a number of people who have disabilities. Many of these people go on to secure paid employment and have gained new confidence in themselves and their abilities. Open 7 days from early morning to 4 p.m.
So we are back. There's our game screen, all nice and fresh and ready to go. And it's game number 3. If you have your tickets at the ready, it's the only one that isn't all written on, so it should be easy enough to locate. It's that one, and it's game number 3. Your panels are in play. All the high panel numbers are in play now. So best of luck, people, because all we have are 2 prizes left. Who's going to win the line? Who's going to win the house? And join the longest list of winners I think we've ever had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 so far. Here's our first call in game number 3. Best of luck as we play on with... It's 6 and 9. That famous Buster Rathcool. 69. Goodbye teens. 19. Goodbye teens. 19. 1 and 9. 19. 1 and 9. 1 and 9. No. We have a winner. 3 and 131 is the number I'm looking for. 3 and 131. And the panel number is 4234. It's 4234. 4234. Let's go across to Bingo Central and find out what Mark is up to.
Well, 4234
Yes.
is Jane.
Coming of age, 18. Look at the number of calls. Look at that. It's really getting close. Next call, it could be you. Here's the next call after 18. And we have a winner on the Beatles number. First time we've seen it tonight, 6 and 4, 64. The winner of the final house is panel number 4328. 4328, Mark. 4328.
4328
to Bingo Central.
4328 is
Uh-huh.
Lisa Fagan.
Lisa
Well
Fagan.
done, well done.
She was waiting on 2
4328.
and she's got the house.
Well done. Excellent. Lisa Fagan.
Lisa Fagan gets herself €70.
One winner, yeah?
One winner, just the one.
Brilliant.
Just the one.
Euros.
It's kind of nice when
Brilliant.
you share,
Yes.
but it's kind of nice when you win
To
it.
get it all.
To get it all, isn't it?
Yeah. Well done, Lisa.
So tonight we have had Claire and Paul shared the line in game number 1. They got a tenner
correct.
each. In game number 1, we also shared the house between Geraldine and John Flynn.
John Flynn, yeah.
Okay. In game number 2, we had Elaine Mahoney
Yeah,
and Denise Brett.
Denise Brett.
They split the line between them.
correct.
Helen got the house in game 2, so well
right.
done, Helen. Jane got the line in game 3,
Yeah.
and Lisa got the house in game 3 and got the big money
Correct.
tonight.
Well done, Lisa.
That's it. Now, next
And
week,
Lisa has been with us since day one.
Since day
You know
one,
that?
yeah.
Absolutely great.
since day 0.
Great.
And that's the thing about the virtual bingo. We've built up a great bunch of people who've been with us, and we've become really good friends. And we will eventually have a real bingo where we can get to meet one another. And you'll be hugely disappointed in us. You'll be so disappointed.
Of course not.
You will.
Do you know who's looking for one of your little Johns?
No.
Jenny Behan.
Jenny, you can have a little John.
Jenny, just send us your address.
Yeah,
will
you need your air code. Well, actually, you
air
don't. You
code.
can look up your air code.
I don't.
But I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you for your support tonight. It's hugely important to us.
Yep.
Because Walk have been very, very good.
Very good.
Very good to us. Walk, if you think about Walk, they have different strands to what they do. And they work with people with intellectual disabilities and people who have low self-esteem, low communication skills, and will be very shy, very reserved, find it very awkward. And they bring out the best in these people, and they give them confidence, they bring them into the workplace, they give them training, they give them skills, and they give them the thing that everybody needs. And we touched on this last week with the Irish Wheelchair Association. They give them independence,
Yep.
so they can have independent living. So the two strings to their bow will be the Enterprise Centre and the Resource Centre, which is in Walkinsdown Green. That's where we're based. And that's the Green Kitchen, which you've seen. And I made up the VT because we could tell you all about it all day, and it really doesn't mean much to you.
Yeah.
But when you actually see it, and you see the way it's decorated, and you see the quality of the food, and you see what it started as, and what it has become.
And one thing we haven't touched on is the men's shed is also based there. Maybe that's something we'll talk about another time.
Yeah, because there's so much going on.
Great thing, yeah, great thing.
There's just so much to talk about, and it really is. You can look up walk.ie.
I tell you, David Dillon needs help. He thinks we're great crack. I think he hasn't got out much.
No.
Yeah. To find us great crack, sorry.
This is on the job training for us, because this is a bit like doing radio, but it's on Facebook Live.
That's it.
But it really is on the job training. We learn every week. We also learn how to stop things working for some flipping reason. I don't know.
We're good at that.
Had the chat box working, and I was trying to put all this stuff in. So next week we have our second game for Walk. Now we've got a good push behind this for next week, so we should make a nice few bob.
Oh, we have to say thanks to the Cherry Tree and the Eleonora.
We do have to say
Great
thank you.
supporters.
Yeah, thank you
Great
for the
supporters.
support, and to Jerry and to Christy and Darren, all the team in Jerry in the Cherry Tree, Christy and Darren in the Eleonora. It's been a very tough time for the pubs, really has. And when you start doing community stuff, you realise just how important they are to a community, and that goes for the whole of Ireland. They are so vital, because everything really that you organise, all the little local fundraisers, they support everything financially as well as everything else, and they're just vital to us. And if we lose them, we are going to lose rural Ireland. We are, because they just need entertainment and they need connection. They desperately need it. So,
Okay, let's go to VT.
well, we have one little bit of VT that I just want to share with you.
All right.
It's only 5 seconds long. I went down on Sunday and I just brought my little gimbal and my phone and just made a little bit of VT, and then Arlene put the voiceover on it, and then we will do the selfie gallery at the very end. As we do, we have the Little John gallery coming up for you. Send in your Little John pictures. Will you try and get some more for me? If you have a Little John, get a picture and we'll send out some more Little Johns. If you want to get one, just your name, address, air code, that's all I need, because I have the big yellow envelopes and we just pop them in. We've 4 left, so I can send out 4 before we have to get more. So there we are. So look, thank you so much for playing. Thank you for being here. It has been an absolute pleasure. This is just a little bit of VT about the fabulous Green Kitchen Cafe and Garden Centre, especially the Garden Centre. And then we'll finish out with the selfies. We'll be back in after, 20 seconds? If that.
Thereabouts.
Back after this.
The Green Kitchen is a social enterprise that partners with Walk. The Garden Centre is a relaxing outdoor space outside the back of the Green Kitchen in Walkinstown Green, Dublin 12. Head gardener Hubert Martin is on hand to assist you and answer questions. There are many freshly grown items on sale which help fund the activities of Walk. Most importantly, the Garden Centre offers excellent opportunities for the people Walk support to become involved in this fantastic community initiative while learning a new skill.
So that's it from us too for this week. That is why we're playing. It's for Walk, and we'd love to see you again next week.
Fine bunch of people.
Tickets are on sale as we speak for next week. You can pick them up at any time. Please don't leave it too late, because you see what happens when you leave it right till the last minute. It just really puts pressure on us. All of our winners, I'll be in touch with you. If you paid by card, I'll be sending you an email.
Yeah.
You can either have a bank transfer to pay it back to you, or you can do a one for all voucher. If you pay by PayPal, it goes straight back into your PayPal account. Simple as. We will see you next Tuesday. Have a wonderful week for myself and him.
Adios.
Good night to you. For myself and Mark, good night. See you next week.